Greetings and salutations. I trust I find you all well. What a beautiful time to be alive. What on earth is going on or going off? I want to start by giving thanks to life. I want to give thanks to the opportunity that we've all been given to share this experience that we're going through as a collective here on earth. The lessons we are learning, the growth that we're having to go through, the various things we're having to transcend. Everything is so perfect. So perfect. We're living in the times of the apocalypse. Apocalypse means to reveal, the great revelation. We're living through the times of truths that are coming out, things that have been hidden for a very long time are now becoming apparent for many people. Many are waking up and realizing and having to face our shadows, our reflections, sometimes through our own selves and sometimes through other people or situations. I'm making this broadcast as a reminder to myself, first of all, that at this moment in time, as we're going through this monumental shift of consciousness in all paradigms, mentally, emotionally, physically, we're shifting out of an old paradigm into a new paradigm. It is extremely important for us to remain centered. For me, the living soul within this body, to remain centered within my core, to remember and remind myself that this is all part of the illusion. To not get caught up in the drama, because the so-called system, the fungus, the matrix, its role in all of this is to separate the wheat from the chaff. And the chaff are those who get lost in the drama, in the smoke and mirrors, and forget that this is all an illusion. You're an infinite, divine essence. You are limitless inside a limited body and space and time. In fact, time is illusion, as we know. The lessons we are going through individually and collectively are for us to confront this reality of our infiniteness, of our divinity, and to shed the skin or the layers of impermanence. And the only way to do that is through experience. We have to experience our shadows, our fears. We have to confront them, not spiritually bypass. Every single being alive in this realm between now and 2030 is going to face every single one of their greatest fears. Whatever fear you have not conquered or transcended is going to manifest in your life at some point between now and 2030. Facts. This is not to scare anyone, it's to empower you. Because once you face the truth, in whatever forms it comes in, and you deal with the emotions that it comes with, that's how you transcend the fear. But we must face those shadows. There is no way around it. Those of you who think that everything is going to go back to normal and everything is going to be beautiful and perfect and all you have to do is sing Kumbaya and think positive thoughts, I'm sorry to say it, but you are delusional. There's a rude awakening coming your way. If you are not seeing or getting the lessons of what we need to go through right now, it's going to be imposed on you by the great divine. There is no escaping our fears, our karma, our shadows, our past. Before we can go into the new earth, we must resolve all the issues of the current and past earth. You cannot go into something new until you've resolved everything that is old. You cannot have a healthy new relationship with a new partner when you still have stagnant energy from your old partner. It won't work. So before we get into a new relationship with this so-called new earth that we're all talking about, this new paradigm, we must resolve our issues with the old earth that we want to leave behind and reset ourselves into the new paradigm. This means doing and being in uncomfortable situations, facing uncomfortable situations and people, conversations. And just like a diamond, through the pressure, our carbon, our coal, that pressure, that stress, when we endure that stress with love, with strength, within our truth, with resolve, you become a diamond. And you shine. And there's nothing more powerful than a diamond. This is what we're going through. COVID is back. For all you Portuguese natives who watched the TV interviews that we did a few weeks ago, I said on national TV in 3 months' time there would be lockdowns. It's stated as fact on national TV. It's coming. It's now been announced by the World Health Organization that it is inevitable that another pandemic is coming. And there'll be more lockdowns and vaccinations. I'm not trying to scare you. Yeah? I'm trying to empower you. Don't hide from the truth. Face it. Face it. It's something we all fear. We must face our fears. This is a collective fear. Isolation. Being controlled. If you're prepared, at least mentally and emotionally, that's 80% of the job done. It is going to happen. They've announced a global boiling Mr. Gutierrez. I don't know what that means. But apparently there's no longer global warming. We're now in global boiling. Not my words. That's coming direct from the World Health Organization. Look it up. Cash is disappearing. Cash will be illegal next year this time, so they say. Everyone will be digitized financially, just like in China. Not my words. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to spread fear. Having awareness. We must be aware of what is happening, because through awareness, we can become responsible. I also want to make it clear, I have nothing against all these mandates. I have nothing against global boiling. Yeah? Let it be. I have nothing against CBDCs and the expulsion of cash. Let it be. I have nothing against vaccinations, certificate of vaccination identity, COVID IDs. Let it be. I have nothing against the fear-mongering of World War that they're talking about. Let it be. Everything is exactly as it should be. And we give thanks, because God makes no mistakes. Everything is happening for us, not to us. So I'm not encouraging anyone to fight or resist. In fact, the opposite. Let it flow. Observe it. Let it be. Release. Trust. If ever there was a time to be in full trust of the divine, to have complete faith, it's now. It is now. This is it. We're about to walk over the edge, the abyss of the unknown. We are staring down the cliff, moment to moment. We can all feel it. Everyone can feel it. But I'm here to tell you, all is well. That's the good news. We are free. Those who stand in their truth, no matter what, regardless of whatever fear or intimidation comes your way, when you stand in your truth, you have won. Whether people agree with your truth or not is irrelevant. It's your truth. And you must stand by it. There is no right or wrong. I can tell you right now, Kingdom of Pineal is done. It has already been manifested. We are sovereign in every way, shape, and form. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Fact. Some of you may not see it yet, but you will. I've seen it. I've been there. It's coming. So I'm celebrating. We're in celebration. We've made it. Sirius, the great star, Mother Sirius, is coming back. Those of you who know about the binary star between Sirius and Christ. Magenta, Mama Sirius, is rising. This month was a big portal. And at the end of this month, or this month, when it's closed off by the full moon, it's done. Everyone's order will have been registered in the etheric realms. Whatever energy you've been cultivating and culturing, whatever thoughts and actions you've been putting into place for the last 7 years, by end of this month, it's sealed. And the year of Jubilee begins. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you on our island in the Kingdom of Pineal. Fresh coconuts and mangoes, dates, beautiful turquoise waters, beautiful homes, culture, real culture, pride, sovereignty within ourselves, collectively and individually, freedom, unity, trust, togetherness, family, healing, growth. Paraíso inencerrado. I'm sure you can tell I can't hide my excitement because I can't say too much, but I've been there. I'll leave it at that for now. I'm going to close with this. In fact, I will show you the good news. I want to give thanks to the universe. I want to give thanks to everyone who's participated in this journey that we've been on here at Pineal, particularly over the last couple of months. As a result, we've crossed a monumental bridge. I am proud to announce that our firstborn heiress here at the Kingdom of Pineal has now been officially recognized as a sovereign living woman by the state of Portugal. Ether Akasha Akbalzizi Pinheiro. She's registered by the state and filed officially as a living woman. This is what all this was about. My birth certificate, or my slave certificate, my bond, has now been sent to the Portuguese headquarters in New York City with proof that it has been reclaimed by a living man. That's now on file. You can see the gold-backed stamp at the back. I'm now the postmaster of this entity called Martin Jr. Kenny. We're doing it, guys, and everyone's going to do this. This is our moment to claim our sovereignty. Stand in our truth. We're not here to fight or resist the system. We're here to work, to negotiate, to compromise, to find a middle ground. We have nothing against the system. But it doesn't mean we cannot be in our own sovereignty and freedom to choose how we interact with it lawfully. Ether, Acacia Akpal Zizi Pinheiro, is officially a living woman. Notarized, authenticated, and registered publicly. Give thanks. Breathe. Stay centered. Just breathe through it, guys. When they come with their mask mandates, breathe, guys. Just breathe. Every day, deep breaths. Breathe. 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 I love you all. See you on the other side.